Hey guys! So it's been a minute since I was on here. We had some pretty hard things happening earlier this year after the lockdown, and I took a small break from YouTube, which turned into about 7 months or something. I don't know when the last time is that I was on here, but I'm back! Aren't you so excited? I'm excited. And I've missed you all, really. I miss humans. I miss humans. Things are like super locked down here again in Munich. Not as bad as March, but still pretty restricted. And I am a social person. I need humans. So I'm dying slowly on the inside. Slowly dying. So I thought it might be fun to start these up again and have some kind of social interaction. So here I am. And today I wanted to tell you about my experience of going to a German spa for the first time. It's exciting. A friend of mine and I went on a long hike a couple months ago. I don't remember when. Time now is one long continual nothingness, so I don't know months, days, weeks. What are we in now? I don't know. But we went some time ago, to a German spa, and I thought I'd share my experience because it was something. All right, it was something. So in the States, we do have spas, but they're quite different from German spas. And here, lots of things are naked. There's a lot of nakedness. And if you know anything about America, I would say in general, Americans are somewhat uncomfortable with nudity in front of each other. So there was that. And my friend that I went with, she is also American. Shout out to you, Beth. Hi. Hi, hope you're watching. Miss you. We decided to reward ourselves after this couple day. We did not go for like a week. Couple day hike to go to a spa. And so it was massive. There are different rooms, huge locker system. I think everything is co-ed. Like the lockers were co-ed. Everything was co-ed, I think. And there were different spots for like pools. Then you had the sauna area, which had lots of rooms with different temperatures. So we first made our way into the pool section, which you could have your bathing suit on, which is great. So different temperatures of water and stuff. Now, first of all, when we went, there weren't a lot of people there, obviously, because of COVID. Nobody was really doing anything. You had to do social distancing, all the things. So we go into one of the pools that was really beautiful. There were like different lights under the water, above the water, shining into the water. It was a great atmosphere. And there were 3 sets of teenagers there. And they were all, I imagine they probably lied to their parents and they were like, we're going to go to church. And they actually met up and went to the spa so they could get naked together. That's what I'm thinking. But in this spot, we were clothed, but they were there and they were just making out like nobody's business. And it's so awkward and uncomfortable to be around someone like that because you're trying not to look. But it's like a train wreck, you know, you're just like, I know you want to look at you, but I'm not looking at you. It was so gross and it was so awkward. And I was laughing. I couldn't stop laughing. Like I would try not to look at them and then I would look at them. It'd just be so awkward that I'm like losing my mind laughing. I know, I'm a child. I'm 12 years old. So there was that happening. We had like make-out sessions in the water. Gross. And then eventually we decided to move on into the spa area. So you're not allowed to, I don't think you were allowed to wear any bathing suit in there. I don't think so. So if you wanted to, I don't think you could even do it. But you have a robe And we first went into a sauna room that was super hot, like the hottest one they had. And my friend and I go in and we're like, you know, and I just said, you know what? Heck with it. I'm doing it. I'm just doing it. I'm going to be. Here I am. So I took my robe off, sitting there just for all. There were about 3 other people in there. And I really struggle to not make eye contact with people. But when you're naked, you know, you're not really looking at people, right? Well, I do. So I'm sitting there. I was on the bottom. There's like 3 steps, wooden steps, and you could sit on the steps. And Julie decides, hey, I want to go up to the top one because I just want to get a better. Why do I want a better view? Why am I going up to the top? I don't know. So take my stuff, get up, walk up to the 3rd step, and I didn't realize how low the ceiling was, and I hit my head so hard on the ceiling. It was like boom. And everyone in there, I heard a couple people like trying not to laugh. They're trying not to look. It's just so awkward when you're all naked and you don't want to look at each other, but something really embarrassing has just happened and I'm laughing. I was laughing. I start laughing. I'm naked, hit my head, and I'm naked and just lost any pride. So that was number 1 embarrassing thing that happened. Okay. Then all naked. This is all happening while I'm naked. Naked, banging my head, laughing, trying not to look at people. So we leave and go into the other rooms, right? And then we're like, oh, let's go back into that really hot room. That was really fun. So we go in. And again, I sit on the bottom one. You know, I'm chill, hanging out. Then again, I'm like, I want to go up to the top again. Why? Why do I want to go up to the top? And this time there were more people in there. So I get my stuff and I'm walking up the little steps. Again, I don't anticipate how low the ceiling is. And I whack my head again on the ceiling. And that was it, man. I'm laughing so hard. There were 2 other girls in there. I look at them. They're naked. I'm looking at them. I'm laughing. I'm like, oh my God. It was the most vulnerable moment of not of my life. I've had more vulnerable moments, but it was pretty embarrassing. So we finish in there, and then I think I'm remembering this correctly, but there was a pool, like a jacuzzi thing in the middle of all of the sauna rooms, and my friend and I were in there. And then I'm trying to remember how this happened, but my friend, we're naked, of course. Do I need to keep saying that? We're naked this whole time. And my friend had to go out to get something or something like that, and she came back, but she was going down steps and she slipped on the steps, I believe, if I remember correctly. Either she did or someone else did. Somebody slipped on the steps naked. I'm like, I don't think they fell, but it was pretty bad. Slip on the steps when you're naked. You don't want to be falling when you're naked. That would happen to me. I'm surprised that I wasn't walking down the steps and I slip and I fall. I'm sorry. And I'm naked. And somebody's got to come help me get up when I'm naked. Thank God it didn't happen to me. Hitting my head twice was enough. So I'm sorry to my friend. I can't remember if it was you or someone else that slipped on the stairs. But it was just too much. And you know, I'm already kind of weird about being naked in front of other people, especially guys. Why are these things co-ed? Why are they co-ed? I saw things that day that I cannot unsee. They don't want to see. I didn't ask to see that. But how am I supposed to just, I'm not ignoring it. I'm trying not to look at that area. And it's just there, like, wong. So it was fun, but somewhat horrifying too at the same time. So I had gone to other spas in China when I lived there, and they were always segregated. It was always men in one area and women in another area. So I was never in a place that had men and women together, naked. So funny. You guys, if you haven't done this, you have to do this. It's an experience. So that's about it. I just wanted to share that story because I thought it was funny, and it was the first time I went to a spa, which is really common here to do. And oh gosh, I think a friend of mine told me that there was like a spa that had an amusement, like a water park inside, and you could go naked. I am not going down a water slide naked. I'm not doing it. Or like if you go in like one of those tube things that shoots you through a slot. I'm not doing this naked. Next. Nope. I would imagine you can wear your bathing suit in that area, but oh my gosh. Maybe I would do it. I would do it just to laugh, just for the humor factor of it. Sorry, I'm like spitting all over myself. So that's my story. If you guys have any funny stories about going to a spa here or in another country, would love to hear. Leave me a comment below. I'm excited to be back. You can follow my journey. I don't really post on there a lot anymore, but maybe I'll start again. I don't know. No promises. No promises. On my Instagram is Waffles and Whimsy. And subscribe if you haven't subscribed. If you liked this video, subscribe. If you didn't like this video, subscribe. No skin off your back, right? And that's all. So I hope you're all doing well. Let me know how you're doing. It's been a long time since I said hi. And I look forward to sharing more extravagant stories of my life in Munich. The extravagant happenings. The daily happenings. Okay. Hope you're well. Check you later. Bye. Whoa.